Just do it. Just talk now.
Yeah. Oh, 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
Done well. Oh, oh, oh. What's going on there? Nothing. Let it go. Maybe change the name of the old one as well. Like, go to new link or something like that.
Welcome back, everyone. Just had a bit of an issue there with the stream. Not sure I've never experienced that one before, but you're always going to have a few little teething problems. Join us 37 minutes and 58 seconds into the game. Remains a 0-0 to Chorley. Tom Carr's goal in the 3rd minute got us back up and running.
Yeah, nothing really happened, but you missed anyway, to be fair. Ball's sort of been really in the midfield, really, not really going anywhere. Farsley had a bit of an attempt there now, but the shot was about 15 yards wide of the right-hand post.
Yeah, nothing, like I say, or nothing to note really. As it was, we've had probably more going on with the floodlight than anything else. It's a great flick on, and Tom Carr's in. Tom Carr bearing down on goal.
2-0
finish just in time. Tommy Carr at the double. 39th minute of the game, and that's a fabulous takedown from Tom Carr. Driving through onto goal. Confident, convincing, clinical Carr. Chorley have their second.
Yeah, lovely goal. Nice little ball over the top. I think it was from Blakeman potentially. And Carr sort of runs onto it, takes it, sort of heads it down or knees it down, sort of controls it so he steadies himself, runs in on goal, waits for the right moment to place the ball in the bottom right hand corner. Excellent finish for him. Really good for his confidence. We said it, probably a couple of goals would be great for him to kick on for the rest of the season. 2-0 Chorley. Well done.
Just sold my car, says Super Dr. Gamer. Well, Stu Taylor, I'm sure Chorley away days will be getting Tom to sell some cars for him in the off season if he keeps scoring like that.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that. That was good. That's what we need to do. Get the second, get the third, get a bit of confidence, get a bit of build up, get a bit of form into the team. You know, I think unfortunately this team, if you get a couple of goals, maybe even the third one, heads would go down. And
yeah, listen, like you said before the game, Oran, tonight's game is one that, you know, can be almost a platform really to build that confidence, build that momentum, the self-belief, and Tom will be, you know, chomping at the bit now. He won his hat-trick.
oh yeah, be looking for it, won't he? He's had a head, he's had a right foot, just needs that left foot now.
It was a really well taken finish, and
Oh, it was excellent.
he took it really well. You know, not to discredit Cole Hall, but I think for Tom it fell a bit nicer to him. It was more under control. He had more. It was just an easier take for him, and then he sort of just opens his body and he hits it right into the far corner. Brook didn't know which way to go, and either way, he was never getting near it really.
Oh,
It's a great touch from Cole Hall. He's put Tom Carr through it again. This time with his chest again. Oh, and it's great persistence from Tom.
Oh, he's done well, Cole Hall there. Ball's red in the air, takes a beautiful touch, kills it dead, and then plays in Tom Carr. Tom tries to get in from the right hand side of the box, but it's sort of shepherd out wide.
It was really good. That was a really good ball from Cole Hall.
And saying again about Tom Carr's goal as well. He's coming in on that natural side, in from the left with the right-footed strike, whereas Cole's one was probably a bit straight, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Straight out
It was
goal.
definitely a tougher chance for
definitely.
Cole to take.
Long throw. Ellis flicks it on.
Oh, it's in towards the box. Hyde tries to clear it only as far as Eze, and the ball's still alive here. This time the Farsley come away the better off, and it's Mampala down this left hand side looking to drive into space. He's done really well actually, Mampala. Cuts inside the second time, and Eze, has credit where it's due, he works back to win the ball. And good touch from Hall.
Oh, nearly did that lovely 1-2 there.
Great link up between Cole Hall tonight. Jack Moore doesn't get that ball clear. Mampala, you can tell though really, can't you, that he's the most senior player for Farsley. He's looked the best player on the pitch for them. 43 minutes gone. Two for Carr, 2 for Chorley. That's more like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what we wanted, a couple of goals, didn't we?
Well, we asked and we delivered. I don't think it was ever going to be a thriller tonight, Oran, but
well, it could be, Pete. You don't know what's going to happen in the second half.
well, yeah.
Make sure you come back for it.
Anything can happen in football. You know, I'm not sure we're going to be talking about a repeat of the game against Gloucester City where it ended 8-0, or Darlington the 8-0.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 9-0 Gloucester,
9
8 Darlington. It might not be a repeat of that, but
you never know. But yeah, no, a good start so far from Chorley. Really little sort of sporadic pulses of attacking intent where they've put Farsley under pressure. Could have scored maybe 1 or 2 more.
yeah, again,
happy with the 2 at the minute.
as we mentioned earlier, I think maybe just as we cut off, let us know where you're listening in from this evening, everyone. Always like to know where the Magpie faithful are listening in from, whether it be Coppell, Chorley, whether it be Spain, Thailand, Bermuda, sorry, or further afield. Just let us know. Always keen. I was there for the smashing of Darlington, yep. Remember it very well. Especially the own goal that went in. That was, funnily enough, credited by me as to David Moyo when the player just lobbed his own goalkeeper. 44 minutes gone here. Yep, Mr. Rivers in Glasgow. The last place we want you to be at the moment, Craig. If you nerves just watching Cowley nearest to us on the dugout. There's again a couple of little flashes in the floodlight.
Craig's in Glasgow.
Craig Rivers, our electrician, is working away in Glasgow at the moment. So,
those who don't know, Craig Rivers is our resident electrician.
Yeah, Rivers Electrical.
Spark, anything
that moves. Craig's your
man.
man.
Ability will do something.
Fourth official just first looking like he was going to throw a ball onto the pitch. Listening in from Ashley Village, St Helens. Blakeman down the line. 2 added minutes into this first half. Maybe a chance for 1 more. And it nearly did fall kindly to Diomeze. More good touchdown from him. Picks out Horbury on the spin, and Tom Carr and Horbury hunting down in packs. Blakeman through the middle. Horbury. Eze out on this right hand side this time rather than his normal left. 2 players at him. Eze
stuck under his feet.
Can't get the ball in, can't get his feet together, and visitors clear. Listening in from Pemberton, listening from Chorley Hospital. Stoke-on-Trent, Richard Scott. Rare chance to listen in. Well, appreciate you listening in tonight, Richard. Each and every one of you is greatly appreciated by the club, and for those, of course, who are in attendance tonight. Brackley 3-1 up now at Rushall Olympic. Sorry, at Brackley, but against Rushall Olympic.
pressing by Chorley here for the last few minutes. You can hear Precy shouting at them.
But he won't want to rest on it, will he? He'll want to, keep going. He'll want to make the most of this opportunity to try and extend the lead, score as many as they can, and get more confidence, get back to winning ways, be convincing.
Create a statement. We know, obviously, the position the Farsley are in, but you want to get that momentum behind you. We've got the big games coming soon. A week on Saturday, that big one here versus Chester.
Yeah, of course. Before that, though, the Magpies travel to Leamington as first half comes to an end via the referee Lewis Dawson. A goal inside the first 3 minutes for Tom Carr. Gave the Magpies the best possible start before. Again, it was Tom Carr at the double this time. Handful of chances for Cole Hall, Mark Ellis and the like. Farsley haven't really created anything of note as yet. Oran. And at the break, it's Chorley 2, Farsley Celtic 0. If anyone's got any questions, anything on their mind they want to go through, anything about the upcoming games, upcoming events, anything like that, is the Chester game all ticket. As things stand, there is plans in place for tickets to be sold on the day of the game, but it will depend on the demand for sales.
That is only for home fans.
And that is only for the home fans. Obviously, all Chester fans, the game's segregated, and they'll have to buy tickets in advance online. So tickets, as things stand, will be available to be purchased in person on the day for Chorley supporters. If that does change or any circumstances relating to the game, we will communicate them in due course.
We do obviously advise getting them online beforehand, guys, because they are a bit cheaper as well. Why not?
Yep, cheaper. And listen, the last thing you want to be doing when you're expecting a bumper crowd is to have to queue and wait and faff around. So as much as we can, we'd always encourage anybody to purchase in advance.
Yeah, really good half for Chorley there. 2-0 to the Goods. Creating chances, being attacking, showing intent, not really being pressed in the back as well. McGee's done well at the back. The fact that we haven't spoke about him, I actually think it's a good thing. He's got, he's been comfortable with everything that's been played in. Ello with his attacking intent, good crosses, good set pieces from Chorley. Good start, really.
Yeah, listen, like you say, if you've got a signing like Cole McGee, who he just slots in seamlessly, and with all due respect to Farsley, you probably couldn't have asked for a nicer game for him to come in for. And credit to him and credit to Andy Priest for going for it in that regard, and not being afraid to sort of give him the opportunity, the platform to go off. We just see Warren Clark and Mo Torre, as well as Noel Brindle, out on the pitch getting warm, because listen, the more the game goes on, if there are to be a few more goals, you expect Andy Priest to utilise that bench accordingly.
That's right. That's what these games can be used as well. If players like Noel Brindle and Liam Birchall, when you're 2 or 3-0 up and there's the game's pretty much gone, that's when you can blood the youngsters like Liam and Noel, and I know Precy was pretty more having to use him for, not because he wanted to give the minutes, it was a real necessity that he had to actually use them at the weekend as well. So it's a bit unfair to use players in that situation, but with McGee in now, the squad is growing.
But you see as well, Harvey Smith, another one warming up. Adam Henley, he's among the substitutes, but isn't getting warm at this moment in time, and you wouldn't be surprised if Jack Moore's given the full 90 minutes tonight. But as I say, if anyone's got any questions, anyone got any queries, anything like that, drop them in the chat box below, and we'll come back to you. But other than that, go and grab a brew, get a biscuit, snack, take a breath, and we'll be back very shortly. Back underway here at the Grand Store at Victory Park Stadium. Farsley have made one change. We'll get confirmation on that very shortly.
We had the run Pete there, trying to get a quick brew. Didn't realise how quick it was to kick off.
Yeah, the brew was dropped in the director's room.
Spillies in the director's
Went
box.
to the toilet and then got pulled to the side. Always the way.
Chorley attacking towards the Duke Street end now in the second half. 2-0 to Chorley. 2 goals from Tom Carr in the first half.
Yeah, can't complain as Farsley just
Speculative.
ripple away a shot. Mampala again. As Tom Carr is actually down hurt at the moment, he's just holding his midriff.
Looks like he looks a bit winded.
So half-time change for Farsley is Will Morrissey has come on for Luke Edmondson.
Matt Oran now with the goal kick after the speculative shot from about 35-40 yards out.
Sounds like the club are putting money before the safety of the fans again at Greedy Pigs. I'm not sure about that one, Nathan, where you've got that interpretation from. If you look at the allocation for Chester at the moment, the 550, it's for safety reasons in terms of a segregated game. Obviously tickets will be available to be purchased for the Chester game in advance at the cheaper rate as well. Worth mentioning. Like I say, Chester with an allocation of 550. We know they've sold 300 of those at the moment. And so we're hoping that to get as many down as possible for that game at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium, which is only round the corner, as Eze driving down this left-hand side. Goes outside, puts the ball across.
Oh, Cole Hall picks it up quickly on the right-hand side.
Driving through. Ball just,
more with the cross. It just sort of crossed it to the edge of the box when really the players were all breaking in towards the 6 yard.
It's a great ball over that from Cole Hyde. Mampala's touch is loose. He's got hold of it this time, goes left and right, puts the ball across the box, and Jack Moore's got to be there, and Farsley have a corner.
Good attacking intent by Farsley. Good diagonal ball from right to left. And as you say, Mampala takes it down and looks to beat his man, jinks left and right and gets a cross in, but Jack Moore does well to put it out for a corner. From the left hand side they'll be putting this cross in.
I have to say, Oran, you can hear the Farsley supporters behind that goal, and nice to hear them in fine. Yeah, it's about 10. Nice to hear them in fine voice. The corner comes in. Headed away by Cole Hall, and Joe Nolan goes to pick up the second ball. And Dubemeze now, pocket of space to run into. It's a 3-on-3. Eze, Hyde's catching up with him though, and Ebenezer Amenio does well. Chelsea 2 goals up against Southampton. Ryan. And Kunku the first, Neto the second, none for Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, my fantasy league captain, has missed a golden opportunity. Mateta has just scored Crystal Palace's second goal as Chorley, and it's in!
That's his hat-trick.
Just stole my car because we've got Tommy Carr, and forget about Crystal Palace, forget about Chelsea. 50 minutes on the clock and Tom Carr has got his hat-trick. Fantastic, Oran.
Yeah, great ball. came down the right hand side, beautiful cross into the box. Tom Carr, left footer, reaches out. Doesn't look like the keeper got a bit of a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. Falls into the left hand side of the net. 3-0 Chorley, hat trick from Tom Carr.
Yep, so 3 goals to 0, 3 for Tom Carr, and still a good strong 40 minutes left of this where Chorley will be looking to go 5s and 6s.
Yeah, I think Priestley will be looking at his bench now going, right, what can I do the rest, people? It's one thing we do need to do is make sure we can, you know, let players recharge. Tuesday, Saturday, a lot of the games coming up.
Yeah, and they make no mistake, the Leamington game that's coming up is no gimme. It's, you know, another game where we're going to go a long way away on a Saturday. A tough outfit, a good strong opposition, and Andy Priest will be conscious of that and probably will want to rest a few bodies ahead of that game.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bench now. Looks like all subs, minus 1 or 2 are warming up.
And you know, listen, Carr's got his hat trick, so
you take him off, don't you?
Yeah, you don't imagine him staying on and scoring 4 or 5. You never know. Maybe Andy Priest has got a trick up his sleeve and he really wants to go and give Tom Carr an extra confidence boost. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Mate, what a contract boost! You never know. Paid after a hat trick.
I don't know whether he's got a goal boost, Tom, but certainly will do him a world of good as Hyde crosses from the right and Blakeman blocks in and concedes the corner.
Yeah, he's done well there, Blakeman. Sort of stood up there. One of those ones where you might want to jump in and slide in, but he stood up and shepherded him out and gives away the corner. Chorley have been good from corners defending. Hope it's not the commentator's curse though.
And it goes up by Ellis, who beats Janner. Calverley the second bite of the cherry, and Eze looking to put pressure on the 27 Tom.
Oh, speed of Eze.
Priestley standing. Well, I mentioned there, Nathan, you talk about the Hereford game, and I think, again, you may have got the wrong end of the stick to a certain extent. What I can tell you regarding that game was that over 200 Hereford fans had actually bought tickets for the Chorley end under Chorley postcodes, which was part of the reason why. Oh! There was a few incidents on that day and out of the club's control as Dubemeze is just fired wide, inches wide from Chorley's 4th.
Oh, Eze was free in the middle of the box there. Good cross in. Looked like he's putting it in the bottom left corner. It's just wide of that post.
Brackley 4-1 up now against Rushaw. That game looks to have been settled early on, as we would hope that this one has been as well. Elsewhere around the division, Southport 1-0 up against Curzon Ashton. Wow. Dio Angus has got that one. Radcliffe have equalised 2 apiece against Peterborough Sports. Hereford beating Buxton 1-0. Wow. And Hereford have, like we've mentioned on Saturday, Oran, they just can't stop winning at the moment. A team to really be wary of. Up into fourth at the moment. 1 point clear of the Magpies, having played a game more. Harvey Smith going to come on for Mark Ellis and
give Mark Ellis a rest.
Sensible decision on 54 minutes.
A rare non-goal scoring appearance from Mark Ellis, from our 36-year-old centre half, who's got more goals than Manchester United's front 4 this season. Yeah,
no goals today for Mark Ellis, but fair to say, Oran, he did have a few chances, didn't he?
Yeah, and he won every ball that came in the as well, but absolutely right decision there. Harvey Smith can come in, play the last 30-35 minutes, give Mark Ellis a rest, doesn't need to play the full 90 now.
No, he doesn't, and we know how good Harvey's been for us. Obviously now we've got 2 left-footed centre halves. It's interesting that it's Harvey who's playing the right centre half.
Moore out to the right hand side. Deep cross. Ooh. Eze!
Oh, and another one. Chorley's 4th, and it's Dubemeze, and for how he's been tonight, that one was coming. 55 minutes on the clock. It's Chorley 4, Farsley Celtic 0.
Yeah, great ball in from the right from Horbury. And what happens is the keeper comes out to fist it away, But the defender, who obviously they don't really know each other, there's a lot of new players in this team. The defender goes and doesn't hear the goalkeeper asking for it. Defender gets ahead, but only can get it out to the edge of the box. Eze has plenty of time, takes it on the volley, puts it in the bottom left corner. 4-0 Chorley.
It's just here behind us there, Oran, a supporter saying, let's have some more, lads.
Absolutely, yeah. Go for it. Gain confidence as well. Bit of momentum.
That's what it is at the end of the day. Listen, you know, Chester only won 1-0 at the weekend against Farsley, and this had the potential to be the same as that. The potential to be a banana skin, but surely you've put that one to bed, and it's 4-0. There's still a lot of life left in this game, it has to be said.
Yeah, it's what you would expect from where you look at these two teams are. You expect Chorley to come here and roll them over, but until you get on the pitch and actually put the ball in the back of the net,
yeah, listen, it
doesn't mean nothing.
It's no gimme, is it? You have to. You have to remember that. No, there is.
We've seen it. I've seen it at times when we've been top of the league.
Good header from Smith.
The bottom team beats us on a match day. It can happen.
It's a great touch from Nolan. Calverley doing well there. Does brilliantly. Looks like he's taken down, and referee Lewis Dawson does eventually give the foul in Chorley's favour. Yeah, another one. It's time for Dubemeze, who's been knocking on the door, like you say, Oran. He knows what he's doing left and right, twisting and turning. Arguably could have had a goal earlier on in the contest, didn't get it, but deserved that one. And it's a case of damage limitation. You think now for Farsley, you've got it all to do.
Blakeman with the deep free kick.
But it goes,
falls
it
down
falls to the post.
Oh.
Good save from Brooke. Aubrey chasing down excellently well there. Nolan.
Was that Calves? Yeah, it was Calves.
Harvey is right-footed but good on left. I always thought Harvey was left-footed. I must be mistaken. That's my bad. Obviously, I've watched Harvey for a number of years. I guess it just shows his quality in that he can use both feet. And saying that though, actually, I am wrong, because I remember the goal he scored against Alfreton last season with his right foot, and it was an absolute perler.
I suppose there's the times when Harvey's played with Ello as well. And obviously then he's just taking the two right-footed. I think Ello prefers actually playing on the right-hand side of those two centre-halves. So maybe Harvey was on the left on that occasion.
But Harvey again, he's had such a long time out. Chelsea have got their third through Levi Colwill. He is in my fantasy team, Ryan, so good push in from Dubemeze, closing down really well. Down the line from Farsley. And another one, Oran, you think he'll be really hoping for a shutout tonight, is Matt Irwin.
Well, absolutely. Well, how many times have we mentioned him tonight? So that's good. He'll be happy with that.
We had that period, didn't we, where we kept a number of clean sheets in succession, but since then, haven't been as many. And the one at Warrington, as much as Warrington huffed and puffed, you thought it was always going to end 1-0, and hearts were broken late on. Let's get the ground absolutely rocking via Chester. It's a must-attend match, yeah, Stuart?
Absolutely, Stuart. You're right there.
We all know the good that you do for us. We all know the good that you do for us, Stu. Do spread the word. Let's get as many down as we possibly can. Pack the park. We'll be targeting at least 2,000 on that day. We need as many as we can possibly get.
I'll be listening, Pete, though. I'll be in Forteventura with some of the boys back home in Belfast. Some of them are listening tonight.
Good touch from Smith. Gets his shot off, and it is with his left foot after all that. I was saying with his right.
I told you he was right-footed, Pete.
He shoots with his left, his weaker left. JC says, get Tom Carr off now done enough.
Yeah, I think that might be the intention. I think Torre's warming up.
And that
He's
cars
over
in.
the top.
Bearing in a goal, cars in. His touch is just too much on it. Just too much on it. Nearly his fourth. Yeah, great to have you listening in with us, Stephen. Harvey's dad.
Well blocked.
Very nearly got a goal for you there, Stephen. And as you say, Oran, as it has been with Colin McGee, he seemed to slot in nicely. Harvey, very much the same. Done really well.
I always think with your centre halves, or even any of your defenders, really, if you don't speak about them at all during a match, they're not having a quiet game. They're just doing their job, right? They're being effective. You know, if you were starting to say, oh, he's out of position, or that was a bad pass by him, then you'd be like, oh, what's going on? But for a defender not to be spoken about, works well.
Pete, can you put some posters up, done? And I will put around pubs, cafes and chippies. Yeah, I've already done a poster for the Chester game, Stu, so don't worry, I'll be in touch with you probably later this week, and we'll definitely get something sorted with that, pal.
Nice 1-2 there for Tom Carr and Calves in midfield from the through ball by Blakeman. And it's Horbury on the right hand side. Lovely pass.
Eze, just
touch
on it.
Oh, Nolan does well, turns on it.
Oh, just caught there.
That's a dirty one. Oh, he plays.
Jana's just complaining, but he's not actually blowing the whistle. I'm surprised he's not blown, and Blakeman done really well there. Picked out Eze, holding it off from Jana. Goes back towards Blakeman. It's just not enough on the pass, and Cole Hyde can clear.
You can see the intent from Chorley here. They're looking for the next goal.
Couple of changes for Farsley in the offing. I'll take their changes to 3. Or was it 3 changes? It's 3 changes, isn't it, for Farsley? So that'll be 4 there, 5 subs done. So for those of you who may have missed it, Chorley 4-0 up, a hat-trick from Tom Carr before Duameze has made it 4. Harvey Smith's come on for Mark Ellis, the only change at the moment for Chorley.
Some big fellas coming on here, Pete, as their subs.
Yeah, we mentioned it. We mentioned earlier, I think you mentioned about the lack of height. Well, now they've just brought 3 on with lots of height.
Might need that from this long throw from Blakeman into the box.
And just obstructed, I can't quite see. Oh, goes down inside the box, Tom Cole! Very nearly.
Just
yeah, 4-0 Stu. 3 for Tom, 1 for Doobs. Carverley.
Lucky from Cole Hall. Try to turn on it, try to do a bit of a
Super Doctor game. It says, how's the new lad doing? Yeah, McGee's been very good. You know, it's one where, as Oran mentioned, if you're not really talking too much about the defenders, it's probably a good thing. He's looked really comfortable. He's just actually headed the ball up towards Farsley forward, but I think he'll be okay. Rare attack here for Farsley. Goes for goal.
well done.
27, I think it is. It's at Irwin.
Did it well
Comfortable.
There.
His
Yeah,
first save of the night, Irwin, but it's comfortable. Who assists? I think a bit of a mixture, really. I think there was a flick on maybe from Cole Hall.
Cole Hall for. So the first one was obviously a. I probably wouldn't give an assist to Blakeman really on that one, to be fair. It was from a corner, then the keeper made a one punch on it, and then Tom Carr backward headed it in. Second one, I would say Blakeman with a chip ball over the top. Third one was. Can't remember what the third one was.
There just seems to be knockdowns and maybe little just dink balls over the tops that have done it.
I'll have to watch the video back. But goals from open play as well, so not all set piece FC.
There hasn't been a. Well, barring the first one, of course. Yeah, barring the first one, yeah.
some in-play goals as well. But doing what we do best, getting those set pieces in as well. Oh, this is a good chance here. Blakeman with a quick throw. Horbury's
Horbury
free.
out wide to Moore. Moore delivers it in towards box, and Eze holds on to it, has it on the edge, turns back on his man, finds Calverley, back to Eze, his touch is loose. Nolan picks up the pieces though, back to Eze, left hand side, left and right, in towards the box it goes dangerously, and Brook holds on.
Yeah, he sort of smashed it across goal. Really, sort of a shot come cross, if that makes sense. But the keeper's out to hold that. Long kick by the goalkeeper now.
Good header from Harvey Smith.
Nice.
And that's opened it up again. No real midfield for Farsley, and the ball's over the top towards Carr and Hall. Good pushing on from Cole McGee. Number 34, as it's a loose pass in midfield from Farsley, and Chorley have got the opportunity to start again.
John Carr's pulled wide on this left hand side here now, as he's kind of come through the middle. Good drive by Moore. Oh, it was a foul on Cole Hall, I thought there. Best played on. Played in the right hand side, but McGee will watch that go out for a goal kick to Chorley.
Well, we've got a pause in play. Adam Henley's going to come on for number 16, Adam Blakeman. 68th minute.
Good versatility, obviously, if Adam Henley can play on the right or the left. Right or left back position.
Well, he played off the left, didn't he? Bit back end of last season against Bishop Stortford. He scored on that day, and you know, Henners, he's adept with both feet again. He's experienced. He knows what he's doing, and you know, good for him to get a few minutes under his belt, and good for Blakeman to get a bit of a rest.
Absolutely, yeah, good idea. Obviously, we depend on Blakeman so much for his set piece ability and his wand of a left foot. So again, good to give him some minutes off the pitch.
Straight into the action, Henners against Cole Hyde.
Goal kick to Chorley here. Irwin will play this. Had nothing to do really in this game.
Yeah, good mention that, Stu. Just an idea for Saturday. Can we get the YouTube broadcasted on the social club? I'll definitely get that passed along. I don't see why not. We've got the facility if we need to do the HDMI. So I will mention that to the people that be, if possible, if we could do that. It's a shame, really, that we've not really had any games picked on DAZN, have we? We've only had the one, which was the home game against Darlington. Obviously, last season we had a few games on DAZN where we could have supporters coming to the social club and watching the game that way, but obviously we haven't had that rub of the green just yet. Just have a little look while we can as well. Noel Brindle being told to get warm by Andy Priest.
That'd be good, that. Good, give him some minutes, that'd be good.
Well, this is what Andy said, obviously, after Saturday's game with the likes of Liam Birchall, Noel Brindle, he'd like to bring them on in probably situations like this, really, rather than, you know, the 96th minute of a game against Warrington when you're trying to hold on to a lead.
And obviously that was, we needed to, because obviously we had injuries, you know, Sample coming on as a sub and also getting injured. Dangerous chance here, Jack Moore, free kick from right hand side. He'll put this right into the box. Fancy Harvey Smith for this one.
Yeah, no LO, but plenty of bodies in there as Moore delivers it low and flat. It's half across the box, and Eze leaves it for Nolan. Carr, left hand side, cuts in, does nicely. Opens himself up a bit, does really well. Ooh. Gets that one all wrong, but it's still going. Yeah, he completely fluffs his shot, unfortunately, Tom.
I think it
Full of
bobbled.
confidence, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's full of confidence. I think it did. He sort of took the ball down and ran towards goal. It did bobble as that moment he was about to cross it. Or have a shot, sorry.
Yep, there you go. That'll be Tom Carr's last contribution, a hat-trick. Can't ask for much more. Tom
Great display by Tom Carr.
goes off to a standing ovation here at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium. And that'll do him a world of good.
Absolutely. That confidence is, you know, you can't buy confidence, can you? Do you know what I mean? So that will do him the world of good. He's a great player. Always plays with a smile on his face. And
yeah, he's a great lad, Tom. Don't
nice
get me
lad.
wrong. He's been great with me from the minute he's come in. Every time you see him, he always gives you a nod, asks you how you're doing, and it's little things like that. It's nice to see, and just a genuine, decent bloke, really, is Tom.
Good shepherding by Joe Nolan there, pushing him right back.
Again, though, it's important, I think, Oran, that surely don't let the standards slip here. You know, they want to make sure that, you know, no matter what, however many goals they score, that it is to nil.
Oh, that's it.
You know,
that would be the first thing Precy would be thinking about now, and Matt Irwin as well.
Just have a look at elsewhere in National League North. Marine, a goal to the good away at Spennymoor Town. That could be a huge result towards the bottom.
Kind of good bit of form recently, haven't they?
Scarborough beating Warrington Town 2-0. Just mentioned there, Hereford 2-0 up against Buxton, another big result at the moment. Brackley 4-1 against Rush Olympic. Kidderminster 2-0 against Kingsland. Needham Market actually a goal to the good against Leamington. So another big result as it stands towards the bottom. And league leaders Chester currently being held goalless away at Oxford City.
Ooh,
Peterborough Sports 3-1 up at Radcliffe. Scunthorpe and South Shields both 2-0 to the good against Darlington and Alfreton Town respectively. And like I say, as the rain just starts to fall here,
yeah. Looks like Noel Brindle's going to make
Noel's
his league debut.
Noel's just being given a shout. Of course, Noel came on for the Magpies last season against Solihull Mawson, very nearly scored on that
yes,
day.
That's right. Sorry, I forgot about that one.
But Noel, you know, you just have a little look at him. Obviously, still a really, really young lad, but you're starting to see more now. He's clearly growing, building up a bit more strength. You know, as he will do. You know, he's not the tallest of players, to put it politely, but you can just see as he's maturing, he's getting more experience. He's played out alone a couple of times, had a dual registration. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not that important really. You know, Pep won a few Champions Leagues with some 5'4" midfielders.
Yep. But interesting, you know, Noel was a player who was, he was trying to get his youth qualifications and his scholarship, if you like, and he was the only player out of the group who wasn't kept on, which is how he ended up at Chorley. And he's been brilliant, to be fair, from when I've watched him. And it'd be great, like I say, with 74 minutes gone, if he can come on and just make his mark on the game as well.
Corner to Farsley here from the right hand side.
Yep. So Hyde over to take the corner on the right hand side for the visitors. Their sixth corner. Oh. And it wasn't Janner on the end of that. I think it was the number 9, Justin Iwobi, who's got his head on that.
That was close, Pete.
Yeah, it was a chance.
Matt Irwin doesn't
half
look happy
chance.
with that. Doesn't look happy. He's looking at a few people questioning him. As the rain comes down here at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium, it will slicken up. Cole Hall flicks it on.
Andy Priest full of appreciation there for Cole Hall. Does really well to hold up the ball. And Diva Meze does very much the same on this left now. Looks to beat 2, 3. Finds Calverley. Interchange with Henley, and Chorley plays it. Oh, he played it low across the box towards Toure, who to get on the end of it but couldn't. Iwobi just being held up by Harvey Smith, and George Horbury loses out that time in a foot race to 28 Will Morrissey.
Yeah, Iwobi looks like he's tweaked something there. Harvey got a challenge in on him. They got the ball away whilst he tried to poke it away as well, so he sort of had a bit of an error shot. That's one of those ones where you can pull something or tweak something. Don't think I've ever seen that before. The fourth official providing a shin guard to a player.
I can't say I've ever seen that before. I can only guess he's either dropped it. I don't expect the fourth to have a spare shin guard on him.
If you look at shin guards nowadays, they're just like a bit of tiny thing that they put in nowadays.
A piece of polystyrene, and the free kick comes in. Oof!
He had to put it over.
He goes for goal from 45 yards. It's on target, and Oran have to tip it over. I don't think Owen expected that, to be honest.
No, I don't think he expected it, but it was one of those ones that was dipping just below the crossbar, so Owen did the right thing, just tipping it over the bar rather than trying to catch it or fist it out. Chorley have been quite comfortable from these corners.
Seventh corner though for Farsley. You know they've
had a few.
They've not had many chances, but
Matt Owen will want this gone.
Good head away from Cole Hall, and Mike Chorley the chase is on with Cole Hyde. He slides in, does really well. Meze looking to put the pressure on. Time Hall interchanging with Toure. Good footwork from the Farsley player over on the far side, and now the visitors have definitely been better, I think, Oran, since they made those few changes, haven't they?
Yeah, a bit more intent, a bit more strength. You know, the number 9 Iwobi's big fella. They're putting a bit of pressure on McGee and also Harvey Smith. Plenty of space here for George Horbury as Headers is sprinting down this left hand side. Joe Nolan's free in the middle. Out towards it. Oh. Joe Nolan tried to play the pass to Henley, but as soon as he about to pass it, the ball bubbled. And he puts it out for a throw in for Farsley on the left hand side. Ball's all the way back to Jack Moore.
Ball over towards Toure. He's just holding his head. Looked like he caught a little bit of that. Good head from Harvey Smith again. He's been brilliant since he came on. Chorley. Just looking to burst through the centre. He keeps on going. He's caught by Cole Hyde.
I think if that's not a yellow card, Pete, I don't know what it is. I think the refs forgot his cards today.
Yeah, he's not really given anything, to be fair. I wouldn't say the referee's been poor, but
no.
I suppose if that's his threshold level, then fair enough.
We'll see what happens now when Chorley do one silly tackle and he'll book him.
Just on the look, seeing if.
But we'll see.
I saw the subs ball there in the fourth official's hands, but he appears to have put it back down. And Crystal Palace have got their fourth goal of the night against Aston Villa.
Is that 4-0?
4-1 at the moment. Buxton have got one back against Hereford, but have since, a minute later, had a man sent off. So you'd think that may squash their chances of getting back into it more. Free kick, finds the head of Toure. It's behind for a goal kick for Will Brook.
Yeah, bit of a flat ball he played in, and Toure was one of the first men on the edge of the box. I think he was trying to flick it on for someone to come in the back stick, but got a bit too much on it, so
have a look at the league table
everyone by.
In just a moment. Have a look and see where that leaves the Magpies at the moment. Down to 5th at the moment, although game in hand on Hereford.
Ball over the top.
But all teams bar Chester inside the top 6 all winning at the moment. Check Callum McIntyre's side being held goalless as Meze done brilliantly to win the ball back and just didn't get the rub of the green. A good dummy from the number 19. Bubba Krubali as Cole hides. Slips in his cross. He's over everyone and it's out for a Chorley throw. And a bit of frustration from Joao Silva, who just kicks the ball against one of the advertising boards.
Yeah, it was a hard one. The ball was far down the right-hand side, and the ball was a little bit further than the right midfielder thought it was going to be, and had the reach to get across in. There was a man in the middle that he was probably looking for, but put way too much on it, and ended up going to the far side of the box now for a throw-in.
Somebody just mentioned in the comments, Oran 5-0. Nope, still 4 at the moment.
Still 4, yeah.
Still 4 at the moment.
Bring on 5. I'd like to see 5.
Another change in the offing for Farsley, and just looking to see where Noel Brindle is, because
step back down actually.
Change for Farsley, number 12 Rafael Montero comes on for number 16 Joao Silva, and that'll be their fifth and final change. Straight away he's offering himself up for a throw-in. Doesn't get it though, and it goes to Tom Priestley standing. Confident play here.
Too much space there, Pete.
Another good save from Irwin. Mampala again goes for goal from distance about 35 yards out, and Irwin forced to tip it over.
Yeah, one you'd expect him to save, Pete, but you know, you have to put your hands on it. Did the right thing as well. Don't do anything silly trying to palm it down or, you know, just get a fist on it. Just put it over the bar. Be safe. Matt Aaron won't be thinking about that clean sheet bonus. Corner again.
I think it's the 8th corner, this one for Farsley, as Cole Hall, for not the third or fourth time tonight, has headed it clear. Move's not over yet, though. A lot of game ahead tennis, and Eze looking to break away as Cole Hall comes to support him. No more goals to report at the moment. Just looking at the bottom of the table, current bottom 4 leaves Farsley at the bottom. Level on points with Warrington and Farsley, and Moore, meanwhile, plays it wide to Horbury, a teasing ball across the box. Moore goes for goal. Torre still got it, but he's offside. Yeah, as I say, bottom 4 at the moment. Need a market 8 points clear of the bottom 3. It's still in the drop zone. Oxford City, of course, goalless at the moment against Chester. Only a point above them. Radcliffe a point above Oxford, obviously losing. Marine, though, with their result, gets them 3 points clear of safety as things stand.
As we know, Marine's got Jack Hazelhurst now. They must have thought, can Jack sort of save them this season?
Well, of course, he got the goal against Kidderminster Harriers, and what a goal that was, by the way, from Jack. But looking forward to see when Jack comes back in March with Marine.
Another nice fella. Chance here. Oh, thought that was going to fall nicely to Torre, but it didn't. Oh, done by Harvey Smith. He plays the ball back now to Irwin. Jack Moore's got a load of space on this right hand side here. He's been able to run up that wing a lot in this game. Pretty confident that he can beat this man. Horbury now.
Good touch on. Chorley just content to keep the ball at the moment. They don't need to rush to do anything, and it's just unlocking the door at the final opportunity, and Cole Hall now has it. Unselfishly looks to play it back to Mo Torre, who was just intercepted at the final opportunity, and Farsley, manpower again it was, he picked the ball up and looked to rush it. Irwin given time now to hold on to the ball and restrict Bubba Krubali, who looked lively since he's come on. Torre
from Cole Hall there,
penalised.
He had more time than he thought, really. He does cut in on the ball's played into him on the right hand side of the 6 yard box. and he looks for the cutback, but sometimes the first ball you see isn't the right ball. And he tried to play it back to Torre, who had 2 men on him.
It was unselfish from Cole Hall. He was never going to get his shot off there, was he? But
no, but as I say, sometimes you need to take a second longer, and maybe there's someone coming in the back stick, really.
Calverley just puts his foot through this one and gives Horbury something to chase.
He's got to get
Ashton Newton, not particularly convincing, but gives away a throw. 86 minutes gone here at the Grand Store Victory Park Stadium. Remains Chorley 4, Farsley Celtic 0. Hat-trick from Tom Carr was followed up by one for Dubem Eze. Andy Priest has made 3 changes up to now, with Adam Henley, Harvey Smith and Torre coming on. Remains to be seen whether he'll utilise the rest of his bench with Noel Brindle and Warren Clark, as Joe Nolan just drives on. Finds Cole Hawley out on this right, picks out Eze. Gives the ball away though, and Iwobi turns Jack Moore nicely.
Eze's down, Pete. Doesn't look comfortable, actually. He's waved.
Referees allowing play to continue.
Play on, yeah. Chance there for Motsure, the ball over the top.
It will be another one who's done quite well, really, since he's come on. Although saying that his decision making there to go for goal from that distance was just almost as if he was absolutely shattered and just wanted to get a shot off. Nolan goes down under the challenge of Cole Hyde. Nolan, he tries to pick up Joe Nolan, who's having none of it really.
Done well there. Sort of pinned in Chorley's defensive corner, and he gets his back to the right midfielder and he just takes him out really, so takes the pressure off Chorley.
Leamington have equalised against Needham. Market Brackley 6-1 up against Rushall now. Real big win for Gavin Cowan's side. Just see a few now, Oran, who are making their way towards the exit. A shame really, because listen, it's been a good performance from the Magpies tonight. They haven't had to be at the best, but you always like to see people clapping off the team. Horbury heads on. And Cole Hall putting the pressure on. 35 for Farsley. Chris Bumira does well actually in the end to hold off Cole Hall. Just have a look now where we're up to, Oran, in terms of time. 89th minute now, so
probably only about 2 minutes, Pete. 2-3.
There won't be many added on. Obviously, there've been no bookings tonight. I think maybe there was one booking, sorry, for Farsley, I think, in the first half that we.
I always think that today a referee just doesn't want the paperwork.
We missed. Just check that. Yeah, there was one booking for Farsley in the opening 45.
Can't remember who that was, Pete. Don't you remember?
I'll just see if there's any note of that. No, I can't see that anywhere at the moment. 35th minute of the game, there was the card. It just goes to show again, though, it was no gimme tonight.
No.
I think we know what the scores or the results are is going to be at the end of this one, but you know, I think I've mentioned it to you over the last few weeks in that if you drop points, other teams will take advantage. As George Horbury there, was it, with the shot from distance with his left? Wasn't quite a repeat of his goal against Darlington, but it was a giving us sides for Will Brook. But as I say, if you slip up in this division, as currently Chester are doing, they're currently goalless at Oxford City.
To make a late goal, Pete, be careful. 3 minutes.
3 minutes out. You never know what may happen at the end of that, but if you drop points at this level, you know, teams are going to be on you like a flash.
Absolutely, and if you don't turn up on the day, any team can beat anyone. Be no surprise, everyone. You may have heard that. Tom Carr is our man of the match today.
Man of the match chosen by 4 solicitors. Tom Carr, Oran, your man of the match?
100%. Yeah, he did really well. Not only did he do well with his goals, he also was linking up well. I like the fact that Tom Carr can also sort of play along the front three as well. He can drift out to the left, drift out to the right. He can do a job rather than also being that, you know, target man striker. Well, target man, but a striker as well.
Oh, good turn from Torre here. Oh, and he's got that one all wrong.
Did the right thing, did everything right, sort of on the edge of the box, and then looks to get a strike away. And I'll be nice to him. I think there was a bit of a bobble on it as well, but just a bit of calmness there. It was a bit of a rash strike with his left foot. Just needs to place that there.
Yeah, like I say, it's just been routine for Chorley tonight. It's been nice. It's been, listen, no disrespect to Farsley in any way possible. We wish them all the best for now and for the rest of the season and beyond that. But Chorley have come to do a job at the end of the day, and they've done it professionally. They've done it competently. They've been clinical. Carr, you know, he can't fault any of his goals. He's been on the money, deservedly with his hat-trick. Eze as well. One was coming for him. You know, maybe like Cole Hall, Torre on another day could have had 2 or 3 themselves. As it is, I don't think they'll necessarily be all that bothered because, listen, for the team, it's a good result. It takes us into the game on Saturday at Leamington with a lot of confidence, and rightly so.
Yeah, I completely agree with what you said there, Pete, as well. You know, what's happening at Farsley is unfortunate, really unfortunate for a team that's been in this division for a good little while now. But I don't think their players have let them down. Who's on the pitch today as well? I don't think there's been really any mistakes. I think it's just been good quality play from Chorley. Maybe apart from the first goal, but the keeper maybe should have done a little bit better.
Yeah, listen, the Cole Hall just driving on, maybe one last chance for Chorley. Picks out Aubrey. Cole Hall goes for goal. Oh, it's just hit wide.
No, I think
great effort from Cole Hall. Oh, it wasn't too wide. It looked like it was.
But yeah, as I was mentioned there, apart from maybe the punch from the first goal, I mean, you see the highlights, you'll know what I mean. None of the goals have really been a fault of Farsley, I think, they've actually been good goals.
And that will be it, the full-time whistle. A hat-trick for Tom Carr. Did the damage early doors before Dumeze added a 4 for the Magpies, and relatively comfortable Oran, as we've said. Professional, job done. On to Saturday, a big game away at Leamington. No complaints.
No complaints there. A really good win for Chorley, 4-0. Tom Carr, rightfully the man of the match with his hat-trick there. You know, got two with his left foot and 1 for the header. 2 in the first half and 1 in the second. Did really well. Eze then popping up with the 4th with a volley from just at the edge of the box after the clearance by the defender. A really professional performance by Chorley. Did really well there. Went out, as you said, did the job. Were professional in what they did. Kept the clean sheet, which you'll be happy with as well. And it puts that momentum on for the rest of the season. Get that run going again. Get that form going after the 2 sort of unfortunate results, the loss and the draw in the past couple of weeks. That gets us back on the winning ways. Gets us back into a bit of momentum. We've got that Leamington game coming up next Saturday, and obviously that big, crucial Chester game in about 2 weeks' time. But that's a great result from Chorley. Precy will be happy with that. Goals, clean sheet, no cards, no injuries. We'll have that, Pete.
Yeah, we'll have it, absolutely. We will do. Great to see at the end here the Farsley supporters clapping off their supporters. And the same with Chorley. Andy Preece and his side over to clap the supporters who've stayed on behind after the game. But as for tonight, that'll do. We'll be back again on Saturday for another Magpies on Air event. It'll be myself, Pete Tscherewik, joined by Ryan Jacobs in the hot seat. So for now, it's goodbye from me, and goodbye from you.
Go on the Magpies.